My lord, our provisions are running dangerously low. Our stores of meat, wine, and grain are all but depleted.
Purchase more supplies, then. That's your job as steward, isn't it? Why do you trouble me with these details?
My lord, since Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising, the cost of goods has doubled. I'll need more coin if I'm to provision us properly.
Our coffers are nearly empty. I can scarcely afford to pay the guards, and we need every one of them in these troubled times. You'll have to make do with what we have, Proventus.
Yes, my lord.
How can you protect Whiterun from the dragons?
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do. Farewell, kinsman.
In that case, it sounds like I should speak with Farengar, your court wizard. Oh, there he is. Just, busy enchanting? You got a second to talk to me?
Come. It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
Are you researching the dragon that attacked Helgen? Do you need any help?
Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright, where am I going, and what am I fetching? What does this have to do with the dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
If it was that simple, I feel like someone else would have done it already. Is there anything you can tell me about Bleak Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here.
Ouch.
I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know this stone tablet is still in Bleak Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Tell me more about the Dragon War.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruuf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
Have you encountered any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
I'm sure they're very, very chatty.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I'm pretty sure I don't have a single magical bone in my body. Sorry to break it to you. Alright, on to Riverwood. It is not a miserable village. It's small, it's quaint, a little cozy, but I would not say miserable. Wow, just really hates his subjects, huh? I guess, it's not really his subjects, he's the court wizard, but still. Not a great look. I was looking up some of the alternative armors that you can get from Creation Club and from Anniversary Edition, and I didn't realize how strong silver armor was just kind of on the armor scale. It's essentially better than Dwarven. I think it's a little bit worse than Ebony, but it's pretty high up there. It's one of those things where you can get some of these quests more or less at any point. You don't necessarily have to wait for a certain level, but the quest being based out of Whiterun, I just, in my mind, thought of it as being something you could or should do at an earlier level. So here I am with an armor that's probably not meant for me just yet. But at the same time, I'm still dying quite a bit. I'm still dying semi-often, so I guess it all kind of balances out in the end, at least to some extent, but in a way, it's also kind of nice, this idea of, oh, well, I just have an armor that can be my armor for a while. That is my kind of definitive or standard armor. So, once again, I guess it all kind of works out, at least to some extent. Oh, is that Irileth? I think it is. Oh, look, she's traveling with some guards. Oh, and a prisoner.
That's close enough.
Oh, I'm just... No, oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry. I don't want any trouble. I'm trying to start anything. I was just trying to say hello. I was just trying to ask what was up. I'm not trying to free your prisoner, don't worry.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Did something happen? I heard you two arguing earlier.
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Huh. I could help you get that claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Well, no, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else. I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child. Mara bless you for agreeing to help us.
How much further do I have to walk?
Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up. Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
A winding path? I'll leave my horse here. In that case, I'll just go on foot. Oh, look at that! Another Oblivion Gate! Oh, I didn't realize there was going to be one up here. That's kind of cool. I knew that there were a lot near major cities, but we have one just a little bit more in the wild here. I like it. Ooh, alright. Well, he went down fast. I did take Wuthred, by the way. I realized that it probably just didn't make it into the last video, but I did take it. I took it at the end of Ysgrimor's tomb. I decided to leave it with him from the duration of the tomb. But when leaving, I took it. I also have the companion's cape on, the companion's cloak on, to replace my old scaled cloak, which I think is just very fitting and kind of thematic that I put it on after becoming Harbinger. Because I do little things like that for this playthrough. I guess they're not really that little if I then bring attention to them, but hey, I like talking about that stuff. What can I say? Now, a fun fact, and I think I've mentioned this maybe a couple times before, for years I had never taken this approach up to Bleak Falls Barrow, even though Farengar says that you can speak to someone in town and learn how to get to Bleak Falls Barrow from there. I never did it.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Ooh, alright. Oh, I did not block that at all. Damn. I just went a weird, roundabout, long way up to Bleak Falls Barrow, and honestly, it was to my detriment. So it maybe wasn't until a couple years ago that I learned that there was a better way, a shorter way. And frankly, I was a little blown away by it. I was a little surprised by how easy it was, because I just went this weird, convoluted path where I would leave Whiterun and then kind of find this much more kind of off the beaten path up the mountain. And you can kind of see it right here. And the reason that I thought it was the right way is I did see the trail markers and everything as well. So, years later, I finally talked to Luke and I finally talked to Carlotta and realized that there's a much better way. And frankly, it actually makes a lot more sense, just more thematic and storytelling standpoint, that you would talk to them and actually have the quest to get the Golden Claw back, as opposed to me just finding it and then being told, hey, just go find the owner. There is no shortage of bandits here. I do have a level up. I'm going to probably use that in a little bit. Watch out for those archers, because they mean business. Suffice it to say, I can't really block much with the shaft, the handle of my battle axe. Alright. One archer left? Okay. Let's play Ring Around the Rosie real quick. Oh, she's familiar with the game, but we got her. Jesus. I'm brutal. I don't hold back. Frankly, I'm a little bit of a murderer. Oh, I see bandits. I don't want to use iron arrows. I should probably just drop my iron arrows, frankly, and just never pick them up again. We're gonna sneak up and see if they have anything to say, see if we can overhear anything at all. Couple dead skeevers. Did you die to the skeever? That's a little embarrassing. I think he did.
So we're just supposed to sit here while Arvel runs off with that golden claw?
That dark elf wants to go on ahead, let him. Better than us, risking our necks.
What if Arvel doesn't come back? I want my share from that claw.
Just shut it, and keep an eye out for trouble.
Oh, there's no trouble here. Nothing to worry about at all. I know I'm going very slowly right now. It's fine. I'm hoping to level up Sneak at least once. But good luck with that, frankly. Ooh, good hit. Oh! Okay, okay, not bad. He's succumbed to his injuries. That got him. Ah, oh, damn, I can't get my arrow back. Ooh, that hit her right in the neck. Well, that's why it was a one-hit kill. That would do it. Anything else around here? Any potions? Anything that I care about? Doesn't look like it, no. I am really curious to see how Bleak Falls Barrow is going to play out, because I do have the extended version of it from Dungeons Revisited. It's one of the 6 dungeons that got a little bit of a overhaul, remake, expansion. The same way that when we went through, what was it, Embershard Mine, there were whole new sections, whole new kind of paths and side paths and everything. And as it is, I'm just going through right now and I'm just looking around, because I already see so much that just looks completely new. If it means get more chances at loot, I won't complain.
Huh?
Whoop! Oh, they heard me. So much for sneak, huh? Didn't last me very long.
Damn you!
Ooh, he almost got me with that. Did that miss? Oh, it did, didn't it? Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, he missed with that. There we go. I realized that probably just looked a little janky, but I got him at least. Oop, gold. 10 gold, not bad. Potion of healing. Always nice to have. Okay. Just a dead end. Just a couple bandits down this way. I guess after 10 years I was expecting there to be more mods like this that expanded on some of the original dungeons. I guess it just wasn't a high priority for mod authors, but I really like the idea of it, of trying to bring some new life to existing dungeons, to existing mines and caves and all of that. He doesn't detect me at all. I know I have a level up available, I'm just being stubborn and not using it yet. Oop. That poison, it'll get you. Snake, snake, whale. I know they're bandits, so they're probably just not well educated, but man, he did not make any effort at all. Like, none whatsoever. Granted, I guess if you're not familiar with what to expect, or if you're not familiar with Nordic tombs, you wouldn't necessarily immediately try to do some puzzle solving. You'd probably just immediately go like, oh, let me just flip this switch and see what happens. Because you can really only make that mistake once, and then, boom, you're dead. Before I go through, there was another passageway that I missed, so I just want to check that real quick. Because it was right down this way, correct? It's locked. It's probably just going to be loot. There's probably just going to be maybe a mini-boss or something behind this. I have already leveled my lockpicking pretty well. I was not expecting to be this high in lockpicking already. Anybody here? I didn't take it because I opened the urn and immediately I go, oh, I shouldn't disrespect the dead that way, even though I realize I'm not consistent about that and I have looted some already. Uh-oh. Draugr. Wait. Because I wanted to start taking some of the ancient Nord stuff so I could refine it. I wanted the battle axe. So that's what I gotta keep an eye out for. Oh, a switch. Once again, I even just said it's like, oh, you make the mistake of flipping the wrong switch once, and then I immediately do it without any thought, without putting any thought behind it at all. It's like, oh, let me touch this. Let me see what happens. Did it open this up? Yeah, my guess is that was already locked or something, and I just opened that up. Oh, does this leave... No, never mind. This... Oh, that's cool. Okay, it's an alternate path into this room. Okay. That's cool. Ugh, stupid ataxia. That was one of the benefits of lycanthropy, was that I didn't contract diseases during that time. But, what can I say? I want to go back to Sovngarde when I die. And that's why it also pays that I have all these cure disease potions. I thought that Skeever was still alive for a second. I was also expecting Draugr to be in that section. In that little crypt area where we had, you know, one dead Draugr already. I thought there was going to be at least one.
Is that you, Haknir? Bjorn? Swirling?
Nope. They're all dead.
With the claw, but I need help. No, not again.
Uh-oh.
Help!
Wounded? You don't look very wounded to me.
Get it away from me! Get it
I can
away!
see your health bar.
Don't let it get me! Help!
No, you're
Get
fine.
me down! Get me down!
You're safe, don't worry.
You, over here. Ah! It's coming loose. I can feel it. Ah!
Almost. There we go.
You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Oh yes, I just killed that spider, and you think you can really just outrun me and live to tell about it? Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're gonna make it to?
What was that?
Uh-oh.
I knew it.
Go after him, he has the claw. Don't look at me. I don't have the claw, he does.
Ah!
Yeah, there he goes. The Golden Claw. Only worth 100 gold. This is what all the commotion was about. Think about that for a second. My fingers are trembling. The Golden Claw is finally in my hands, and with it the power of the ancient Nordic heroes. That fool Lucan Valerius had no idea that his favorite store decoration was actually the key to Bleak Falls Barrow. Now I just need to get to the Hall of Stories and unlock the door. The legend says there is a test that the Nords put in place to keep the unworthy away, but that when you have the Golden Claw, the solution is in the palm of your hands. Also, real quick, there were a couple side passages I think we missed out on because we just ran after him immediately, so let me just take a look real quick. Common Soul Gem. Any potions? Ooh, yeah, this is definitely new. I know I said that I want to get into alchemy and that I haven't started that yet, but I feel like the next time we go to Whiterun, maybe I'll speak to Arcadia and get some alchemy training then. I think I also have a circlet of alchemy to make my creative potions 15% stronger, so that'll also just be nice to use. Oh, okay. Could I have opened that and dropped the spider in and killed it that way? Because that could have been really nice. That could have been really cool. Let me take a look around down here, see if there's anything else. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Restless Drugger. Oh, that's a blood drugger. And boom. Whew. I was worried for a second. Not for too long. I just keep on hoping for more potions just to be laying out and about. Damn, this is pretty expansive now. This is a lot longer now. This is really cool. Okay, so it's locked. If I find the switch, that'll unlock it, but I also like that as an alternative that I can just pick the lock myself if I'm just in a rush and I don't want to explore entirely. I didn't see a switch, but I did manage to walk in circles for a few minutes. I mean, I have 44 lockpicks. I might break one or two, but I'm fine with opening this up. Oh, sorry. I thought my weapon was away. Oh! And once again, is this another little shortcut? Yep, it is. I like it because it almost provides more of an alternative path if you're playing maybe a more kind of sneaky, less combat-focused character. And it also just rewards exploration if you maybe do focus on exploration just a little bit more. So that's where I came from. So this is where I want to go. Another alternate path. Damn. This is a lot bigger now. Oh! Alright, I was expecting him to survive that because I wasn't even doing a sneak attack. Uh-oh. Alright, alright. Fall back, fall back, fall back. Oh! I hit him and not... Well. No, 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 no! Hit the pot! Well, I think I got one of them that way at least. There we go. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to use the oil pot. If I can get one of them, that's enough for me for now at least. Requires key. Damn. That's sealed off, but that is a dragon behind it. Hmm. I realize I'm also wiping the floor with these Draugr right now, but a lot of them are lower level, so I'm not entirely surprised by it. But it definitely is this thing of we run into situations where I'll have some combat encounters way harder than others, some that are way easier than others. So it's this weird thing of you never know what you're getting yourself into with each and every encounter. Which I like it. It's a little surprise. Uh-oh. Draugr white. Okay. Ooh, look at his beard! Oh, that's cool. Also, see what I mean? Now he's stronger. Now he's much, much stronger, and I'm about to die. Oh, look at his beard. That is real, real nice. I also know that I'm starting to pick up some potions of plentiful healing, so at some point we'll probably switch those onto one of my hotkeys as well. We got a lot of doors down here. I feel like I'm gonna be here for a while. Oh, okay, then this is the lower section of that main entryway. Ooh, silver boots. Wait, are those what my boots look like? I thought mine looked different. No, that's what they look like. I guess they don't really stand out as much as some of the other items. Like, it almost looks like they're more dull or don't have as much plating as the rest. Huh. I think they're meant to have plating. The color's just much darker. It's much more dull by comparison. So this entire section is just brand new, isn't it? Because I don't think I recognize this area at all. I don't think I've seen this area before. So they almost added an entirely new stage to the dungeon then. Uh-oh. Ooh, alright. I think it makes sense, though. If it is supposed to be one of the earliest dungeons that you encounter, you would almost want it to be a little bit longer to give players a chance to maybe be in here a little longer, to have more time to explore and get themselves used to dungeon diving in the game. I also realize I have no marker now. Huh. Does that always happen once you get to this stage of Bleak Falls Barrow? Now, what is it that his journal said? With the Golden Claw, you have the solution in the palm of your hand. Bear, butterfly, owl. Not that Arvel the Swift was ever going to make it this far. Did you see him? He was barely equipped. There's no way he would have stood up to all those Draugr, frankly. Oh, I thought there was going to be a Draugr in there. I was expecting it, I'm not going to lie. I saw one of these before when I was with Farkas. Now, what is it? Does that count as the secret of Bleak Falls Barrow, though? If I don't even know what the secret is? Oh, God. Ooh! Oh, your sword is enchanted. Oh, okay. Oh! Oh! Oh, he took it. He took it from me. I gotta take it back. Gotta take it back. Oh. And it... I always hate that. Once you drop it, it removes it from your hotkeys, from your favorites. No, no, no. Take it back out. Take it back out. Ooh. Okay, he missed. I missed. We're both a little embarrassed right now. I did not block that. I also never did level up now, did I? That thing I kept on saying I was gonna do. Oh look, he's trying to high-five me. High five, buddy, high five. The ancient Nordic greatsword of frost. The Dragonstone. I'm sorry to leave you hanging. No high five for you after all. Ooh, dwarven armor. Is it really... Yeah, is it actually less than what I'm wearing? Silver armor fine. Yeah, my silver armor at fine is 91. I realize part of that is also just because of the fact that I have perks to increase my armor rating, so I'm sure that has something to do with my armor coming to 91 right now. Still though, Jesus. Well, I guess let's see where this leads. Let's see where this exit out to. And we'll see if we're closer to Whiterun or to Riverwood. Because ultimately we have two different stops to make. I'll take all of that. I don't want any flowers. Sorry, not sorry. Not entirely surprised that it's already the middle of the night. We were in there for a while. Now let's see where we are. Oh, hey, I know this place. Right near South Brittleshin. In that case, we'll stop in Riverwood. It's probably still going to be night, so we'll stop at the inn. We'll sleep for the night. Give the claw back. And then we can head back to Whiterun.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Camilla, that's her name. I'm sorry. I called her Carlotta before. You and Faendal both like the same girl?
Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
Is it sneaking around if neither of you are with her, though? Yes, two people spending time together never blossoms into courtship.
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar.
You kind of suck.
Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me.
Letting him visit her?
Let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over.
Man, you both you suck. You're just petty, you're jealous.
I'd better get going.
I don't really like you. I barely know Camilla, but I already think she can do better than you. I guess we'll speak to Faendal and see what's up with him. Maybe he's normal.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Where's the innkeeper?
Out. She owns the place. She does what she wants.
That must be nice. So how do I rent a room?
Inn's closed. Bar's still open, though. Feel free to sit and put your head down on the table for as long as you like. I won't bother you.
Oh. That's odd. That's not strange at all. You can't let me rent a room? All because she's not here? Heard any rumors?
Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there.
Any other rumors?
We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for Camilla's affections.
Oh, I heard. Where do you stand on that, huh?
Skyrim's staunch protectors.
All right, then.
I guess I'll literally just sit down and rest. Man, what a great business you're running here. He's not running it, but you get what I mean.
And restore what we own with our blood and our steel.
There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure.
You wouldn't be talking about Camilla now, would you? Sven wanted me to deliver this letter to Camilla, saying it was from you.
What is that blowhard up to now? So, he thinks he can turn Camilla against me. Two can play at this. Here, give this letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven. Let's see what she thinks of him after reading that.
So you both suck. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're both just terrible at this. You're both just petty, jealous, small people.
Maybe you've already met Camilla Valerius.
Oh, I have. I have met her. She'd led me out of town.
You have the claw. Oh, you have to tell Lucan at once. Hurry!
How do you know that? I'm not holding it or anything.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal. You're back from Bleak Falls. Did you find anything?
All I'm saying is, if it was really this big of a deal to you, I feel like we would have heard more about the claw. You would have your store called the Golden Trader or something. Is it really that big for you and your business? Really?
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh?
Okay, just pay
I'm
up.
gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
No wonder it was so easy to
It
steal.
means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
No wonder they took it. It's right there. You just leave it out and about.
Hello, friend.
Faendal asked me to give you this letter and say it was from Sven.
He what? What are you talking about? Why, that jealous idiot. Thought he could just manipulate me into never seeing Sven again? Thank you for telling me the truth. You should speak to Sven. I'm sure he'll want to thank you, too, for defending his name. Farewell.
Why can't I tell you that both of them suck?
Good to see you.
Why can't I tell you
It's a fine day with you around.
that both of them were gonna do it? Because honestly, I don't like either of them.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
I won't, don't worry. Well, in that case, back to Whiterun.